as last video, same disclaimers, same trigger warnings. Mentions of predatory behavior, suicide, gaslight, guilt trip, blame shifting, manipulation tactics, just manipulation in general. And, yeah. Basically shit like that. So without further ado, let's just get right into the fucking video. You know, I wanted to go on my fucking break, right? But guess what? If you hear the dogs in the background, please fucking ignore that. I wanted to take a break from uploading and shit. But guess what? Change of plans because this motherfucker had other plans, right? This video won't be as long as the last one was because, quite frankly, I'm just fed up with this shit. So this is gonna be hopefully under 20 minutes long. Because yes, I'm still gonna be going on tangents, but there's not as much shit for me to show this time. But he pulled more shit, so guess what that means, chat? Part 2 of Sinnerstar. So first things first, he changed his fucking username as a way to not get caught. Because he doesn't want to take accountability for his actions. And yes, I am angry right now, so I'm sorry if I start yelling. But yeah, he deliberately changed his username. And it makes it so fucking obvious that he's a predator. Because he changed his username to Chaos and Lust. If that doesn't scream full-on predator, then I don't know what fucking does. Anyways, moving on. I was venting in my adult server last night, and after I had uploaded the video about him, because, you know, I was still greatly affected after making that video and uploading it, and I said, all I'm saying at this point is that he better not start more shit now that the video is uploaded. And then what do you know, Mar tells me that, and I quote, he was asking me to tell you to take down the video. What? And all I have to say to that is, I'll just show you the screenshot of what he said tomorrow. He said, "This is not what I wanted. Tell your friend to take down the video." Why? Because this ain't good for my image. That's the point, dumbass. It's to make sure that people don't associate with you again, so you can't hurt anyone else. That is the goddamn point. To destroy your image, so people don't fucking associate with you. So, if you think I'm going to delete my video for even a second, you have lost your goddamn head, because that video is staying up. And it will forever stay up. Because I'm sick of your shit. Everybody is sick of your shit. Well, you've got yourself to blame for that. And I really can't control what Allie does. Well, I didn't know it would go this far. Well, I guess now you know the consequences of your actions. This is some bullshit. It's not. It's fucking not. You did this to yourself, pal. Now you have to live with what you have done. And take accountability. Face the consequences of your actions. And if you don't want to do that, and if you want to blame shift, and put the blame on somebody else because you don't want to take accountability for your own fucking actions, that's on you, not anyone else. But we'll get into that later, what I mean by blame shift. Actually, let's get into it right now. Because that's the next screenshot that I have to provide. Yeah, but I hope nobody finds me out. She basically fucked me over. I'm assuming that's what he meant to say, but he's Mexican, so of course he's not gonna have the best grammar. So please excuse his shitty-ass spelling. Anyone who is a fan of Allie will see that video. And also she says I'm a pedophile, that I joined her little community for minors. I only joined that community just to find her and apologize, that's it. Let me go on another quick little tangent for a second. If you think that joining this community server full of minors was a good idea as a route to apologize to me, quote unquote, then you have really lost your goddamn head, because no matter the reasoning, it's not okay for a fucking 22-year-old to be in a server full of minors for even a second. It is not okay. It is never okay under any circumstance. And you need to get that through your goddamn head. And also, with you telling Mar that you just wanted to apologize to me, that right there, in your own words, that is some bullshit. And you fucking know it. Because if you were truly sorry, you wouldn't have done what you did in the first place. And you would have apologized properly, other than guilt trip in that fucking group chat that you created with me and Mar in it. With you. Rather than guilt tripping out of your goddamn ass, you would have apologized like a fucking grown-ass man. And took accountability a long time ago. But no, you want to keep blame shifting, playing the victim, when you are the goddamn problem. We are sick of your shit. Well, to be honest, joining a server full of minors when you are an adult is wrong, and that's what she had a problem with. That's why she calls you a predator and a pedophile. And then he said, well, I'm not here for them, I'm only here for her. So this is so out of context. Another quick little tangent. When he says that he was only there for me, that comment fucking scared me. Okay? Because that just opens the gate to me being preyed on by you. Because I can guarantee that that is what you were in that server for. To prey. And to victimize yourself when you are the fucking problem. And you will forever be the problem. You will forever be the fucking problem. How about you tell her that? I only joined because to find her and apologize, not for the little kids. No, I'm not like that. You say you're not like that, but yet you join the server full of fucking minors when you are a 22-year-old grown-ass man. Why don't you see the problem with that? Well, of course. She would, of course, not be willing to hear you out after what happened, so it isn't surprising. Trigger warning for this part. This is the part that hurts me the most. And kind of why I am making this video. Also, she is an adult as well. Why is she running a server full of minors? That sounds pretty suspicious to me. I'm trying to do this without fucking crying. Because I'm just that fucking disgusted. Okay. First of all, I don't go out of my way to privately DM any of the minors in there. The only time that I privately DM with them is if they message me first. I don't actively go out of my way to message them. So that's the first thing. And the second thing, that's what I mean by blame shifting. He doesn't want to face the consequences of what he did, so he's trying to pinpoint me as the fucking predator in the situation. When do you see me talking inappropriately with minors, or with anyone else for that matter? I don't, because I'm fucking uncomfortable with that shit. Because of my trauma. So for him to sit there and call me the fucking predator. And yes, I'm shaking. I'm on the verge of crying right now. I don't fucking care anymore. Because I'm just... Ignore the dogs, by the way. I am just fucking disgusted that you would sit there and pinpoint me as the fucking problem when you know damn well that I did what I did to protect everybody. From your ass. Not mine. Yours. So for you to sit there and say that shit about me, call me the fucking predator, call me the suspicious one, when you sat there and actively preyed on Mar, my own best friend. You are a sick and vile, sad excuse of a man. You are not a man. You are a fucking immature little boy. And you are supposed to be 22. Seems to me like you have not matured past the age of 14. So, you're a 14-year-old living in a 22-year-old man's body. Anyways, moving on to what Mar had to say. That's a pretty disgusting accusation. She has 2 separate servers for a reason, you know. Reason being to separate the minors from the adults. Because there are minors under the age of 18 who watch my content. I originally wanted my channel to be 16 plus. But I can't control what the minors on the internet do. But I'm not going to tell people to stop watching my channel. Because I don't post anything corn related on my channel. So, there's a reason why. And if I ever was going to post anything corn related, I have Patreon for that. And that shit is 18 plus. So now, you sit there, right, Sinnerstar, and you tell me who is the fucking predator now. Because I'm doing everything in my power to keep the adults and the minors separated. So, you're the real predator for sitting there as a 22-year-old man joining a server full of minors. When I don't fucking allow that shit. Anyways, moving on from the disgusting ass things he said about me. Trigger warning for this next part as well. This, I guess, was Mark confronting him about his behavior with them. And this is what he had to say. What do you expect? I'm a guy. I want to give you all my love and attention, including sexual. That just goes to show that men are pigs and all they care about is sex. Because he knows damn well that Mar has trauma with sexual shit as well as I. And he's going to sit there and make a comment like that. He has no self-awareness. And I bet this video won't help him open his eyes. But you know what? I'm putting this out there, not for him, but for you guys, so you can be further protected. Because I guess he just can't stop pulling new shit out of his ass. And then Mar said, but not every woman wants that. Oh yeah, what if I have a girlfriend or a wife? What if she wants some fun time with me every single time? And if I don't do that to them, that means they think I won't love them, or making them think I'm seeing another woman that I can satisfy with. Like I said, this man is Mexican, so none of that shit is going to make sense. So let me break it down for those of you who don't understand what I just fucking read. He's basically saying, to summarize what he said, he is saying, if he doesn't do sexual things with women, then he's not loving them properly. Goes back to Mar's original point. Not every woman wants that. I don't want that. I have trauma with that shit. And y'all saw what he did in part 1. Sat there, talked about sexual shit in my DMs, knowing that I have trauma with that shit, had no self-awareness. And then the sexual talks that he had with Mar. Yeah. And about the cheating part at the end of what he said, just because you don't have intercourse with a woman, that does not mean that they are going to sit there and actively think that you are cheating on them. That right there is some sick, twisted thinking. That's basically his excuse into getting actively sexual with a woman. And it's fucking disgusting. And then men want to wonder why women don't trust them. It's because of men like you, Sinnerstar. It's because of men like you that us women don't trust men like you. Or any man for that matter. That is why, other than my current boyfriend, I don't trust any man for shit. I don't. Moral of the story, I don't trust men for shit other than my boyfriend. So I hope you're happy with yourself. Because us women have to fear going outside every single fucking day, worrying about what men could do to us. Not saying that women can't do the same exact shit, but it's more common with men than it is with women. Women have to go outside every single day, fearing for their lives, because of you, men like you. What, are you gonna walk up to a woman on the street and ask to get sexual with her right on the spot? You're fucking gross. And you deserve to be in fucking prison. Anyways, Mar said, being a guy doesn't excuse that. Besides, a woman could behave much the same way, so this has nothing to do with you being a man. Exactly what I was saying. Women can do it too, it's just more common with a man. Okay, moving on to the next screenshot. Mar said, that's true, I could have said something, however, I have a hard time saying no because I tend to be a people pleaser. Me and them both. I understand. I have a hard time saying no to people because I fear of hurting their feelings and them attacking me if I don't give them what I want. It's a trauma response because of what my ex-boyfriend did to me. If I didn't give him what he wanted, what would he do? Threaten to end his life and scream at me, yell at me, make me feel less than him every single fucking time. But I digress. This is not about my ex-boyfriend. We're gonna move on. Well, I wanted to say no. I want you to say no to me next time. Don't be afraid. Okay. Even if they do say no, I don't think you are going to register that no and take that as a yes and continue doing what you originally did with them. So, moral of the story, he didn't actually fucking mean that. Well, I watched the entire video, and I think it's best for you to block me. I'm no good to you. I'm a danger to you. Now, everyone knows that I am a terrible person, a monster. Right here, this shit right here, this is fucking guilt trip. Nobody pity him, okay? Nobody fucking pity him, because this right here is guilt trip. It is all guilt trip. Do not pity him, because that is exactly what he wants. Roll your eyes, stick up your middle finger at the screen, whatever you need to do, and don't pity him. I'm still watching the video currently. Okay, then let me know what you think of anything. Or anything. I can't even fucking read. This guy's grammar gives me a headache. But after that, you may want to block me. I'm no good. I'm not a good person. At least you're self-aware. This is the part that, I'm going against because I'm still making this video anyway, despite what he said. So, here we go. If that's the case, why do you not have me blocked? I don't know, I thought you blocked me, but go ahead and block me. I didn't block you. Well, now it's your opportunity to do it. And this is the part that I'm going against. Tell Allie to please not make another video about our conversation and tell her that I'm very sorry. It's all my fault of what she is saying right now. You're right about one thing. It's your fault. But, second of all, I'm defying and going against what you told me not to do. And I'm making a video anyway. Why? Because you decided to pull new shit out of your ass. Be more of a disgusting person more than you already were. And now it is my sole responsibility to protect everyone further from this new shit that you have pulled. Because now you disguised yourself to be a whole new person. And you're not going to get away with that. You're not as sneaky as you think you are, Sinnerstar. Because you can change your username to anything that you want, but at the end of the day, it's still you behind that account. Still the same old creepy-ass man you always were and always will be. Until you can learn to grow the fuck up. And I know you're watching this video since you were watching part 1, so I'm gonna have another little message for you right here, right now. Fuck you. Again. Just like I said in part 1. Fuck you. Fuck you for what you did to my best friend. Fuck you for all this new shit that you pulled. And fuck you for blame shifting. And pinpointing me as the fucking predator of the situation. When you know goddamn well that I am not like that. If I was like you, I wouldn't have made part 1 to begin with. I would have just sat there and laughed my ass off as I watched you prey on my best friend, if I was like you. But you saw me protect them. I called you a prick. I called you a jackass in the group chat. You saw it. You fucking saw it. So that right there alone tells you that I don't fuck with this shit that you pull. I don't support the shit that you do. I do not condone it, and I never fucking will. You are a horrible, sad excuse of a human being. You are not a man. You are a 14-year-old boy living in a 22-year-old body. And until you can learn to grow the fuck up, then that is all you will ever be. So I hope you're happy with yourself and everything that you have caused and done, because thanks to you, I have had 3 panic attacks today. That's probably going to make you smile with glee. Like, oh, I hurt her. I don't even know why I said that, because that's just going to give you the satisfaction that, yes, you hurt me. Congratulations. Because you hurt me, you hurt Mar, you hurt everybody. I hope you're happy with yourself. You can go to hell, for all I care. Maybe you and my ex-boyfriend could be the best of pals when you two are sipping your tea down with Satan. And if I do end up going to hell myself, just keep me far away from you two as possible, because I don't want to associate with y'all asses anymore. So there you go. Not wishing death upon either of you, but I'm saying when your time does come, both of you better go to hell. And then you two can be the best of fucking friends. I'm done with this video now, because that's all I really had to say. So, I'm sorry again for part 2. I swear that I'm actually going on my break now, and if he does pull more shit, I'll just make a community post, because quite frankly, I don't want to make another fucking video on this topic. So, praying that this is the last shit that he will fucking pull out of his ass. I'm actually gonna go on my break now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry again for making this video, but like I said in part 1, block him. If you get a friend request from him or anything, just fucking block him. Don't give him the attention that he craves. Just block him, move on with your life. And with that being said, I will see you all when I return from my now starting break. Tschüss, meine Lieben.